Hey, what's up, America? I'm your host, Rico Dukes with Afield Truth Show, the son of Black Panthers founder Huey P. Newton, stepson of Robert Charles Dukes, founder of They Fear Truth, Federal Government of America. I want y'all to check my clothing line out, RCDHPN. Remember, that's RCDHPN. Check out my social media platform, They Fear Truth Social Media, the next biggest social media platform in America. Get with it. Today's show gonna be about the Constitution, because I want to kind of do this show right here because I got to teach K through 12 for the Federalist Society, September the 17th. So I want to kind of touch bases with a lot of the American people that think they know about the U.S. Constitution, but they don't know about the U.S. Constitution. First of all, the U.S. Constitution does not represent the 50 American states or the people of the 50 American states. The U.S. Constitution only represents the District of Columbia and the constituents of the District of Columbia. For those of y'all who don't know what the constituents mean, that means basically just the people of this territory of the District of Columbia. All right. Now, it's very clear that the U.S. Constitution clearly don't represent the black people, the African American peoples, because clearly the U.S. Constitution was drafted in Philadelphia in 1777, ratified in 1788, and it was put into operation in 1789. Now, slavery wasn't abolished till 1865. Remember that. Slavery wasn't abolished until 1865. Congress passed, the U.S. Congress passed this January the 31st of 1865 that slavery was abolished. So 80, 90 years after the U.S. Constitution was drafted in operation, slavery was abolished. So clearly, that tells me and my people that the U.S. Constitution does not represent us. But not only that, it don't represent any American in the 50 states. Okay. This comes from Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton, what I'm about to tell y'all now. The District of Columbia's creation is rooted in Article 1, Section 8, Clause 17 of the Constitution, which says that the seat of the government of the United States shall be a district. Listen to this: a district that is at most 10 square miles and separate. Pay attention to that. And separate and apart from the other particular states. This is what Ken Paxton stand with me on this right here. This is why he made an address in a letter to President Joe Biden. The High Convention International Agreement, USM 94, Foreign Central Authority, is what the U.S. government is under, which is a foreign government and nation that they have submitted their powers to arrest, incarcerate you, do everything you see them doing to you today. This comes from a foreign power under the High Convention International Agreement. Many nations are under this same international agreement. They have nothing but civil power, no criminal power. They can protect themselves in a civil suit from the people against them, but they cannot charge the people with criminal charges and prosecute the people. This is why Ken Paxton, when it's the link below in this episode, when Ken Paxton telling the people about this and addressing Biden about this is what he's basically telling the people. The U.S. government has no power, and Texas is standing alone as a state of its own that is reneging and basically coming from up under the U.S. government power. I'm hoping that it go through, but I have a meeting. I'm trying to schedule a meeting with Attorney General Ken Paxton in regards to this, so me and him can personally meet and stand together and unite. Me, him, and Governor Greg Abbott. But the U.S. Constitution does not represent the American people or the 50 American states. I know it's going to be hard for many of y'all to understand and accept this because you have been taught so wrongfully, and that's understandable. But you need to know this truth and learn this truth and apply this truth, because this truth will bring you true freedom and bring all the people true freedom from a foreign central authority and power. Remember, the Hague Convention International Agreement, USM 94, Foreign Central Authority, means that the U.S. government has no power, authority, or jurisdiction over the 50 American states or the people of the American states. Ken Paxton is standing against, along with myself and Governor Greg Abbott and many other political leaders, are standing against the U.S. government agenda to try to imprison and incarcerate you, the American people. Governor Greg Abbott just passed a law in Texas that it's legal to carry your weapon with no permit, no training, no background check, just your weapon. Why do you think he did that? Because he's trying to let the American people in Texas arm themselves from what the U.S. government is getting ready to try to impose on the American people. When I say impose, I mean martial law. But we're going to talk about that in another episode, because it's coming, America. And it's coming fast. And I'm doing everything in my power to make sure the American people can try to be ready. I'm your host, Rico Dukes, for They Feel True Show, and the son of Hugh P. Newton. And as always, it's a blessing and an honor to be able to share education and knowledge to you, the American people. Power to the people. They Feel Truth Federal Government. Black Panthers. I'm out of here.